Hello there. Are you someone who likes to go for walks, like most people, just for the fun of it, for the recreational aspect? Or maybe you're someone who is interested in walking for the health benefits. Well, there's a new trend in walking, which you probably know what it is. The title of this video will give you a big clue to that, and that is walking backwards. Now, I did a series recently of what I call the new power walking, a series of videos, and I'll put the link to them in the description below. But in this video, I wanted to go more deeply into the benefits or how to do walking backwards in the most beneficial way. So if that's of interest to you, keep watching this video and I'll show you. Be right back. Hello again. My name's Dan Stott, creator of the Body Empathy Method and the Healthy Pain-Free Body Formula. Basically, I'm someone who helps people to learn how to relax deeply and to take that state of relaxation into the way they breathe and move their body at all times, which is very effective for managing stress, reducing stress. And what I really do, in other words, is I help people who are suffering from some kind of distress or even pain. It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be from prolonged stress or even some trauma that's never been fully resolved. How to transform those unpleasant, unwanted experiences into feelings of comfort and pleasure and high-level well-being. And best of all, I do it in a way that is safe, practical, and by 100% natural means. How cool is that? Returning to the theme of walking backwards, as I mentioned, I did a series of videos about walking, 3 videos, and in one of them I talked briefly about walking backwards. So I want to expand on it in this one by giving you tips on how to best do it in the safest and most beneficial way. So if you have the opportunity, like a park near your home with a grassy area, that is ideal, because then you can even take your shoes off and do it barefoot like I'm doing now. It's not a prerequisite. If you want to keep your sneakers or shoes on, that's perfectly okay. You will still benefit. But there's something extra beneficial about doing it barefoot. I won't go into that, exactly what those things are. And of course, if you don't have a park, you just need an area, a track, a pathway. Could be cement, a sidewalk, a road, a dirt trail if you're in the countryside, wherever, where you will have already visibility of where you're going. But I'm telling you all this because if you're in the park and you're walking on the grass, you should look around for the area that you have demarked. Demark an area. And one of the things you want to look for are holes in the ground. In any case, once you've scouted around and seen that the space is clear of all of these things that you don't want to step on necessarily, then all you need to do is this. You begin walking forwards and backwards. Now, when you are walking backwards, the key to doing it safely is to simply turn your head from time to time to the left and to the right, and to look over your shoulder. You don't have to do it continually, but every few steps, depending upon how you have surveyed visually the area where you're walking, you just want to take that look over your shoulder to make sure that you are not going to bump into some object or step on something that might hurt you or harm you in some way. It's really that simple. Now, a slightly more advanced and interesting element you can add is if you have the opportunity to walk on a terrain that is not totally flat, but there is like a ramp or something that goes uphill, not very steep. That could be a little dangerous walking backwards. But an inclination, the ground that goes up a little bit. Like now, for example, well, there's a slight inclination. So how you want to do that is by walking backwards uphill and then downwards going forwards. And when you're comfortable walking upwards, backwards, I mean going uphill, when you're comfortable walking forwards going downhill and upwards backhill, then you can switch to also going downwards backhill. No, I didn't mean to say that. That's like bass backwards, right? You can go backwards downhill. The only important thing to be aware of when you're going downwards, backwards, downhill, is that because you're going downhill, your body will want to, you don't want to allow gravity and the ground to throw your upper body backwards, because that's when you might lose your balance and fall. Instead, if anything, there will be a natural tendency to incline your body, to lean your body a little bit forwards. So I'm slightly inclined forward, not a lot, and I don't want to put my head forward. If you find yourself doing that, please stop yourself. Keep your head in alignment with your body, and just allow this slight inclination as you go downhill so that you're vertical and not going off balance backwards. Another fun thing, or even more fun sometimes way to do it, I'll show you in another video, is working with a partner who is like your guide. So you don't have to worry so much about where you're going, because your partner will guide you. I'll do another video on that soon. It's cool, you'll like that. Anyway, if you have liked this video, please like if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Share it with anyone you think might be interested. If you have any questions, feel free to write me. Send an email to me at infobodyempathy@gmail.com. Send it to that address, infobodyempathy@gmail.com. With your question, I'll do my best to answer it. If it's a good question, I might even make a video about it. As I mentioned at the beginning, I also have already done 3 videos on what I call the new power walking, which is really variations on walking, like walking backwards, but others. So I'll put the links to the description of this video below. Okay? And if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it and hit the notifications bell. This way I can send you notification by email every time I upload a new video. And I can continue to share with you things that you won't find anywhere else, probably not anywhere else. Things that are very practical and relatively easy to do, basically painless and safe. So, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. By the way, I'll be teaching one very soon on creative running, if you happen to be a runner. Meanwhile, take good care of yourself and take good care of your body too.